Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock in. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn it back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hello, everybody up in the house. Make sure as soon as you come in, you hit the like button, hit the share button, and also, let me move my camera. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Please and thank you very much. We are, I'm on my lunch break. When I come to y'all in the afternoon, I'm usually on my lunch break, and I have a piece of hair in my doggone eye. But anyway, y'all, we is going to jump right into this review over Ruthless, Season 1, Episode 11. Again, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And please comment in the chat, how you feel about anything I'm talking about when it comes to this episode. And also, make sure you comment in the chat what you think about any of the characters or the storyline. And I'm going to try to sum this up in less than 30 minutes. It was a lot going on, but then it wasn't a lot going on this episode, but it was really, really interesting. And we're just going to get right into it, okay? All right. And also, before I forget, we do have a Facebook group called Ruthless, Tyler Perry fan group that I created. So it's my own personal Facebook group. I am the administrator of the Facebook group. So if anybody wants to join the Facebook group where we discuss certain things that's going on the show, and I also post the links in there to let people know when I'm going live to review the show live on my the Hood Table YouTube channel, you are more than welcome to join the show. Join the Facebook group. So I'm going to put the link in the chat right now before I forget, because my mind is all over the place. We have a big show tonight too. We're interviewing some witnesses who live in Minneapolis with all the riots and stuff going on over the George Floyd murder by that cop, Derek Chauvin. So we have key eyewitnesses tonight of what's going on up there in Minneapolis. That's at 9:00 on our Friday Night Live show. So hopefully a lot of you guys will be able to tune in for that too. But let's get right into Ruthless. And again, let me know what y'all think about the show. Now, last episode, Ruth, she had talked to Tally again, as she usually does, trying to convince her that she's going to be able to sway Daikon, get him wrapped around her little pinky finger so that she can do everything that she needs to do with him, make him like her, make him want to be with her, so that she can get her hands on the keys so that she can rescue the children so they can get all out the hell out of Dodge Street. But something else happened. Ruth is being tested by the highest and by Elder Mother. So that's where we ended up last week, because they had gave Ruth a big bottle of acid and they wanted to test her. Niecy. Now, a couple of episodes ago, Niecy was down at the store, at the general local, city store, and she tried to slip a note to the sheriff so that she can get some help and get rescued from the cult. She got busted. It got back to the highest and to Mother. So they had her tied up, chained up to the ceiling of that trailer. And they wanted Ruth to prove to them that they have her loyalty, that they can trust her, and that she's all the way in with the cult. And they wanted her to pour that acid all over Niecy's face. Then they were going to take Niecy's old dead body, bury her, and people were going to think that it was Ruth who is dead. And the reason why they was gonna think it was Ruth, because remember they said to Ruth they was gonna put the same tattoo on Niecy, so that when people find Niecy's body, they'll think it's Ruth, and they won't have no reason to come search for Ruth. So, anywho, that's where we started off. I want to start off right there with Daikon and Ruth. Now, y'all let me know if y'all think that Ruth gave them whatever they need, whatever they're looking for to build up the trust, with Elder Mother and the highest, or do you think she did all this for nothing? Was pouring all that acid all over Niecy's face in vain? Because I thought, Ruth was going to be in there like Flynn. She's going to be in like Flynn. But did she mess it up by having sex with Daikon? And I'm still kind of confused about what Daikon is. Like we've been having this conversation since the beginning. Is Daikon straight? Is Daikon gay? Is Daikon bi? Is Daikon confused? Is he just brainwashed? Is he fluid? Is he gay for pay? Like, what is Daikon? 1 minute you think he likes females. 1 minute you're like, oh no, he only likes men. He only likes, the highest and everything. And we heard from him personally when he told Lynn that anybody who has sex with anybody on the compound is really having sex with the highest. So even if Daikon has sex with a woman, or if he has sex with a man, spiritually or mentally or however they look at it, they are really having sex with the highest. But right now with Ruth, I don't know, y'all. I think Ruth is in big trouble. Now, she done seduced Daikon time and time again, and she finally got him where she wanted him. They was up in that trailer. They was getting it on. He had her up against the wall, hitting it from the back, skin to skin. And then next thing you know, right before Daikon lets off, he pushes her halfway across the trailer and starts going off on her, calling her evil, telling her she's bad, telling her he should punish her, he should kill her, and all this kind of stuff. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to Ruth right now, but he did seem extremely angry. And as much as she kept telling him, I'm in love with you, I love you, love can't be wrong. The highest says love is a good thing. The Rakashans is all about love. So how could I be evil because I'm in love with you? Of course, she's trying to tell him everything that she wants to hear. But then she tells him that she's pregnant. I was like, hold the press. She told him that she is pregnant with his child. Did I miss something? Y'all need to tell me if I missed something, because I know Tally is pregnant with, I think, Andrew's child. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at this point, but I think she's pregnant with Andrew's child. But Ruth, I didn't know Ruth was pregnant. So if I missed something, please let me know in the chat, or if y'all come to this video later on today or whenever, let me know in the comments, because I was sitting there all on the corner of my chair with my popcorn like, hold up, wait a minute. Ruth is pregnant? So she tells him that she's pregnant with his child. That still doesn't, he's still up there angry, got his arms around her neck. Next thing you know, he hauls off and punches her across the side of her head. I was like, well, damn. Well, damn. Daikon is so upset. He's so upset because he's like, the only time they're supposed to have sex is if the highest has a coronation. And when I didn't look up that word, so I don't know what coronation is, but I just took it as if the highest ordains it, or if he orders it. Basically that's what it means. When he tells them to have sex with whoever, that's when they can do it. Otherwise, he's going to be like messing up his cleanliness or something like that. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, because it's obvious Daikon really loves the highest. We know that. And he wants to please and obey the highest. So if he slept with Ruth, does Ruth the only one that deserves to be punished, even though she did seduce him and entice him and, use her feminine ways to get him? Or do y'all think he will also be punished as well? I don't think he will, but y'all let me know what y'all think. And then Mother, she pops up into the trailer, like right after he punches her, she pops up in the trailer. And see, I kept watching it. I rewinded it a few times to see if he punched Ruth, just because he wanted to, because he was pissed, or did he see mother coming or about to come up into the trailer? Y'all let me know, because I didn't see that, but I'm wondering, like, if that was the case, I can see why he might punch her in the side of her head to make mother thinks that he has full control of Ruth, whatever's going on. But she was like, what the hell is going on up in here? And then that's when it cuts off. So that's when it cuts off. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that storyline, about that scene, because I'm almost sure that Ruth is going to get punished. I'm almost sure. And it might be, by mother. Something about mother. I mean, her voice, her demeanor, her expressions, the way she was talking to Ruth, like, you are so beautiful. You are like, I'm sorry, but I get lesbian tease from mother. Y'all tell me what y'all think, but I do get lesbian tease from mother. The way she be talking to the women and touching all over their face and all that kind of stuff. But she's also so sinister and like evil and like, I don't know. I think she's more evil than the highest. The highest, he does some things that we're like, okay, this man is crazy, but mother, she gives me the chills. But again, if she gets punished, I think it'll be by the demand of mother. And I also think that Lynn and Tally is going to switch places. That not Lynn, but Tally and Ruth is going to switch places. Ruth is going to end up on punishment inside that trailer, isolated, starved, punished, beaten, and Tally is going to have to step up to the plate, find her strength, and figure out how she is going to get her and those children and Ruth up out of there. So again, y'all let me know if y'all think they about to be trading places. Malcolm and Sarah. Let's talk about them for a minute. Malcolm. Now he's part of the FBI, Malcolm Green, Agent Green. We know that he and Sarah has been having relations. Now, from what it seems like, Sarah cut it off. Maybe not a long time ago, but like maybe a minute ago, Sarah cut it off. She don't want to have nothing else to do with him, but he can't get enough of Sarah. And while Andrew is away, Malcolm wants to continue to play with Andrew's wife, Sarah. And for a second, I actually thought when Sarah went to visit Matt and went to tell her that she wants to go up there and get her husband and find out what's going on, and Mac was like, no, you can't go. Sarah, she is determined to find out what's going on. So he told Malcolm that he wants to follow her. But before all that happened, Malcolm pulled Sarah into an office or into some kind of room, and he was trying to, kiss all over her and rub all up over her. For a second, I thought that Sarah was about to give it all the way up down there, but she pulled back. It was like something just hit her, and she snapped, and she was like, "Nope, can't do this. We can't continue doing this. You have a wife, I have a husband." And even though Malcolm was professing his love to her, she was like, I'm still in love with my husband, Andrew. And then there he went again, insinuating that her husband, Andrew, is not coming back to her. Now, if y'all remember, he didn't already drop some little hints, some little tidbits, some little hints when he was at her house the last time. He asked her, why is she trying to be faithful to Andrew? Because he was at that time insinuating that Andrew might not be being so faithful to her. And then with the pics that she received from Daikon, we didn't see what those pics was. Somebody assumed that it was him and the highest. Somebody assumed that it was him and another woman, like maybe it was Ruth. Remember when they had to do that train on Ruth? But he didn't go all the way with it. So that's why I'm like, nah, it couldn't have been in. I mean, they could have got a picture of him on top of Ruth, but he didn't finish. He was down there, but he didn't put himself in there. He was just, and the highest knew that he didn't. So, but after that, then the highest summoned him to be seated and cleansed. So was it those pictures? I don't know. But anyway, with them pictures and then with Malcolm trying to insinuate that Andrew's not being faithful to her, and now he's like seeing how apprehensive she is about being with him again. She seems like, nope, I'm in love with my husband. We can't do this anymore. And so I think he's again trying to get her away from her husband and to think that they have no relationship left. Like there's nothing else there. So he tells her, your husband is gone. She's like, what you mean? Say that again. Come again. What you talking about, Willis? My husband is gone. What do you mean? And he didn't want to tell her. He was like, I'll tell you tonight. I'll stop by your house. You know, we can have a nightcap. She ain't stupid. Sarah knows if she let that man over her house that night, that he might be in her panties and they might end up in the bed. So she wanted to know what was going on right then and there, right now. He refused to tell her. And I'm like, what is going to happen with Sarah? Is she going to end up back up there at that cult, at that compound, trying to figure out what's going to happen? You know, what's going on with her husband, if he's cheating on her? Is he coming home? Is he totally brainwashed? I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But Agent Mac, he did tell Malcolm to tell her to keep tabs on her because he has an idea she's going to go back up to that compound. Now, as far as Lynn and Cynthia. Lynn, she done reached out to Daikon again. And this time, I have a big feeling that she is going to make that weekend trip to go visit him up at the Coat. Now, she really wants to experience that feeling that she's never felt before. That high. It's like a crackhead. She's chasing that high that they delivered to her. When she licked that paper that he slipped in her pants, that was a reminder of what the high was, that feeling was when she was up there at the compound. Now, is it just that? Or is she really over with her relationship with her husband, Brian, who is undercover up at the Coat? Or is it just that she's still trying to chase that high? Or is it that she seems to be having real feelings for that darn Daikon? Y'all let me know. Because Daikon, I don't know. Me and Daikon, we got kind of like a love-hate thing going on because he is kind of charming and seductive and intriguing and mysterious, but I don't know. We don't really know Daikon yet. We don't know him quite yet, but we do know that he is really good at luring women to the Coat. We are pretty assured that. But then while she's on the phone talking to him, he's like, the only way this will happen is if you come up here. So why don't you just do this? Tell your husband you need some time away. You need some time by yourself, some girl time, go away for the weekend. Tell him you just need to go away for the weekend. So now she's debating that. She's like, I don't really know if I can do that, but she's debating it. And then after she gets off the phone, her cousin Cynthia comes over. Cynthia, who is Malcolm's wife. She stops by Lynn's house. She's trying to get her up out the house because her and Lynn both need something to do. They need something else put on their mind because they is both concerned about their husbands. Well, Cynthia is more concerned about her husband, and Lynn, she's kind of like having issues with her husband. She's more concerned about that Coat and Daikon and whatever it is on that paper that she done licked. But Cynthia suggests that they go to lunch and they hang out with Sarah, who is also another one of the wives of the FBI agents, and also the one that's sleeping with her husband. But Sarah, she ain't trying to hang out with Cynthia. Cynthia calls her up like, hey, Sarah, what's up? What you doing, homegirl? What you doing? Let's go out to lunch. Sarah gives her every reason why she can't go. I got something to do. I got somewhere to go. I just don't want to hang out. And Cynthia's up there being all nosy. Like, don't y'all think she was really nosy? She's like, what you doing? Where you going? Who you with? What time you coming back? She's asking her all these questions, and Sarah, she's keeping her at bay, just telling her, I just something that I gotta do. But Sarah isn't trying to hang with her. For one, it would be a little bit uncomfortable. Like you done slept with her man. The man is still trying to get with you. So it would be a little bit uncomfortable, being that she slept with Malcolm. But, besides that, she has other things on her mind. Like she wants to find out what's going on with Andrew and find out if he's cheating on her, if he's pulled all the way into the cold. Is he still working undercover? Does he plan on coming back to her and her son? She got questions. She got questions. So instead of hanging out with the FBI agent wives, she is planning to take her butt back up to the coat to get her man Andrew back. But then I was wondering, is she really convinced that those pics that Daikon showed her of her husband Andrew, is she really convinced that they were photoshopped? Because that's what Matt kept trying to imply. Andrew and Malcolm's and them, supervisor. That's what he was trying to imply, that, oh, they're just Photoshop. He ain't really with nobody else. He loves you and all that kind of stuff. But the bigger question is, to me, is will Lynn and Sarah both end up just like Tally and Ruth was, brainwashed, just neck deep into the cult, brainwashed, scatterbrained, and everything, and up there being abused, used, and controlled, and all that stuff. So y'all let me know what y'all think. But Cynthia, she was really trying to be convincing and get Lynn to meet up with Sarah, because she figures that Sarah might be a good friend for her, because she thinks Lynn and Sarah will hit it off and get along really well. Cynthia doesn't even know that the person she's trying to introduce to her cousin Lynn is somebody that's having an affair with her husband. And Cynthia also couldn't believe that Lynn wants to just up and leave her husband. Like, wow, Cynthia's up there being so concerned with her cousin Lynn leaving her husband. She needs to be a little bit more concerned with who she befriends. Because her friend Sarah, who she's trying to introduce to Lynn, is sleeping with her man right under her nose. So anywho, gotta pick your friends better. But moving right along. The young cop and Melinda. Now, Melinda, I think this was my first time seeing her. Now, I might be wrong, but y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the chat or in the comment section. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time I saw Melinda, the lowly servant per elder mother. But anywho, at the beginning of the show, we see the highest, and he seemed almost petrified that the authorities is going to wind up raiding their compound and killing all of them. And no matter how much the elder mother tries to assure him that the cult members, they all, have his best interest, they have his back, they're not going to let any harm come to any one of them, he is still not so convinced. So the highest comes up with an idea to use one of the female members of the cult to get in where they can fit in down at the police station, so they can find out if there's any, details that the police really have on them, anything to get them to raid them or arrest them, or, any proof, anything concrete. So that's what he wants. So, elder mother, she's like, I know exactly who we can use. How about Melinda? Now, the highest, he wasn't so sure at first. He was like, Melinda, I don't know. Do you really think she's ready? Because you thought Tally was ready, but Tally wasn't ready. And Tally ended up getting beat, monkey stomp, mollywop. I mean, she was starved, punished, isolated. All that abuse. And now he's like, so you're going to tell me you think this lady is ready? But mother is convinced that Melinda is the one. So she calls her into her quarters, and she gives her some clothes. She tells her to strip, take off all her clothes, and all she had on under that robe was like, I don't even know what that was. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Moo-moo. So I don't know. But anyway, she hands her a bra. And the way that Melinda looked at that bra, like, she ain't seen a bra in I don't know how long. She was like, oh, you want me to put on this? You want me to wear a bra? So she gave her a bra. She gave her a shirt. She gave her some short little shorts, some little cute little cut off jean shorts, you know. And she told her that she has a job for her. And they need to make sure that they can trust her, and she needs to get the job done because the highest is depending on her. And you can tell from Melinda's face, not only did she really want to make the highest happy, but she seemed scared. She kind of seemed frightened, like as if she has to do this. She has to complete this job. She has to do this task. And I mean, basically, she got to go in there and she got to kill it. You got to go in there and be like the shoe. Come on now. You about to get an Emmy. That's how good you need to go up in there and act so that you can get on the inside. So y'all let me know how well you think she did. Or should we ask that police officer, the deputy, how well she did? Man, she walked up in that police station pretending like, you know, she's on the run from her stalkerish, abusive boyfriend and she needs help, but she didn't want to file a complaint because she's kind of scared. She's kind of scared. So she was playing it off like she just needs somebody to talk to. She just needs a shoulder. You know, can I just get your phone number? You know, I just need a friend. That ends up to him offering her something to eat. That ends up with them going back to his place. That ends up with her on her knees with him inside of her mouth. And answer me this. Was he really getting sucked off by the highest? Since Daikon said, he said that anybody in the cult who has sex with anybody, be it man or woman, the person they are having sex with is really having sex with the highest. So is the deputy really getting a blowjob from the highest? Y'all let me know that. And do y'all think Melinda pulled it off good enough for the highest and elder mother? Y'all let me know, because I have a feeling if she didn't, she might wind up maybe in a worse situation than Tally, maybe in a worse situation than Niecy. I don't know. I hope she did. I hope she gave it her all. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode or any of the storylines, any of the characters. And don't forget to click the link in the chat so that you could join our Facebook group. On Facebook, we have a group for Ruthless that I created myself, and it's called Tyler Perry's Ruthless BET TV show fan group. Now, I keep saying this. If you click join to join the group, it's going to ask you to agree to some questions. It's only like 2 or 3 questions, just housekeeping rules. I won't be rude. I won't be disrespectful. I won't, just regular Facebook run-of-the-mill rules that most Facebook groups have. If you do not agree to those rules, when I get the notification, it says no response to you agreeing to the rules, and I have to decline you. So I be declining people all the time. And I'm like, why ain't people agreeing to the rules? And it might be because you may not be paying attention and you might not see the rules, but they're right there. As soon as you click join, they're right under. So you have to agree to the rules. So if I decline you, it's usually because of that. So just request to join again and, answer those few questions and I'll add you to the group. Okay. Because I do want people to join the group. So it's not like I'm like, oh, decline. No, you have to join the group. And there are a lot of people already in the group. So I know there are people who see the questions. And I also have another group called The Hood Table, the same as my YouTube channel name. So I'm also going to put the link to The Hood Table also in the group. The Hood Table is not focused on Ruthless. The Hood Table is the Hood Table. We have all kind of conversations in there from the hood and beyond, from the White House to the block. So the Hood Table, if you want to join that group as well. We've been having conversations lately about, George Floyd. Everybody talking about that. We've been doing live videos on the Hood Table at night on, our YouTube channel about what's been going on. And I just found out, I don't know if y'all heard, but I just posted in our The Hood Table Facebook group that George Floyd and the cop Derek Chauvin, they worked together for 17 years as bouncers at the same club. So they knew each other. They were co-workers. So what's your take on that? Don't let me know right now. Let me know tonight, because tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Hood Table is Friday Night Live. We is going to discuss that and much more. And again, we have a special guest, a witness of a lot of the riots going on there. She was actually shot at when she was, protesting up there in Minneapolis. She has seen so much over the last few days up there. So much. It's really horrific what's going on up there. But a lot of people understand. A lot of people don't like what's going on. They don't like people tearing up the city, destroying the city. But some people understand. So we're going to hear firsthand from her what she has been witnessing since the riots and since the shooting, since the murder. I'm sorry, I said shooting. Since the murder, the death of George Floyd. So with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the Hood Table, hit the notification bell so that you get all the notifications whenever we go live on any topic, because we discuss a plethora of things on the Hood Table. So in the meantime and in between time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.